Hey everybody, Daryl Narby here. I want to thank you for watching this video. I hope you will stick with it. This video is a little different than other ones that you may have seen me in, probably talking about the CBD line of business I have, or um, sharing thank yous for prayers for my wife and things like that. This is a little different. This is going to be a little bit more personal, a little bit more, how can I say, I'm actually sort of nervous doing this because I've been holding off doing this video, and it's because I'm about to spout some major truths, um, and I hope you will stick with me and hear my story, and I'll just get right to it. If you know me at all, you may have known me for the last couple of years, let's say. If not, you can go to my Facebook photos. Feel free to friend me if you're not on my friends list and seeing this, but you can go to my Facebook photos and look back at my history, and you'll see that if you know me all the way back from when I was a kid, I'm 54 years old, I've always been obese. Even in elementary school, I was obese. I was able to get out of gym classes and even found paperwork from between the psychologists back then with to my mother talking about my obesity and my behavioral issues and everything. So they put me on meds and stuff like that. And anyways, well, growing up, going through school, always been obese. Always been obese. Um, into adulthood, always enjoyed working out. Always enjoyed actually athletic stuff. But I was always the fat guy. That's what I was. So anyways, I became an adult, and there became a period of time that uh, that I became very heavy, and I was told I was upwards of over 500 pounds, and it was pretty darn close once I started weighing myself. But I had started to suffer some health problems, pulmonary embolisms, cellulitis. Um, You're going to see me sticking some random photos in here when I start to do the edit. This is going to be sort of a sloppy video. I hope you'll stay with me. So forgive me if I stick a picture in inadvertently and it's not a smooth transition, but I'm going to be going back to grab a few of those pictures. So anyways, I was in the hospital for, I believe it was 10 days because of the blood clots that I have in my lungs. I still take blood thinners to this day. Probably will for the rest of my life. And I quit smoking during that time. Haven't had a cigarette since, so that's been a real blessing and probably is what's saved my life more than anything. And when I got out of the hospital, obviously I needed to start to lose weight because that was a big problem. I had trouble doing simple tasks, and much less the cellulitis and everything else. It was blood-curdling pain. So anyways, I was put on a prescription for a pill called phentermine. It worked really well. It helped keep me focused. It was a amphetamine type of pill that was sort of make you speedy. You didn't really think about eating. It was wonderful. I lost a lot of weight, and then I started to you could only take it for so long because it was considered a dangerous, not a dangerous, but a drug that was meant for short-term fast weight loss. So I lost weight, and then I started to take on a healthy lifestyle, and which, listen, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to end up talking to you about a couple of products that I'm going to ask you to join me if you're facing, if any of my story sounds like yours. And you want to lose a little bit of weight or a lot of weight, so stick with me. But when I was, given that medicine and I got off it, I started to maintain my weight through healthy living. Now, listen, I'm going to tell you, like I said, I'm going to tell you something real straightforward, and a lot of people don't like to hear it, A lot of people that sell stuff don't like to hear it, but there is no trick to weight loss. There is no magic formula. Anything I show you today are going to be a tool and aid to the weight loss. Listen, this is how you get healthy, and this is what's the hardest part about me doing this video, because I guess I should prerequisite a little bit. I was upwards over 500 pounds, lost over 150 pounds, maintained my lifestyle. I was actually working out constantly because I wanted to. Loved lifting, hanging and banging. Looking at my pictures, you'll see some of them. Maybe I'll insert a couple here. I even ended up getting a job at Planet Fitness. Daryl Narby, the fat kid, was working at Planet Fitness, and I never looked better. And this showed up in my memories on Facebook from 3 years ago. And I'll put that picture here for sure. So that's really what sparked this. Listen, I've been wanting to do a video like this for a while, but it's because I've failed that it's been difficult for me to do something so honest. So I lost the weight, looking good. I was actually even a spokesperson for some different nutrition companies with products. You'll see some photos there. And then now I'm going to tell you about some life events that are not excuses, but things that sort of put into play. One of the first things is during this weight loss period, I was starting with My Daily Choice, and I was partnering with my best friend Wendy, who had the weight loss surgery. She was a big girl who had the weight loss surgery and was doing real well, but she had to have her gallbladder removed, and shortly after she had her gallbladder removed, she unfortunately passed away. And she was my best friend and meant a lot to me, and we were going to be business partners and lose weight together and just be a dynamic duo. And then with that passing, that really took a lot out of me emotionally and physically. And then I lost my job at Planet Fitness, and it was over some bull crap, and won't get into all that, but I lost that. And that took, obviously, I was working my butt off at that job. If anybody knows anything about working at Planet Fitness, you spend 99% of your time cleaning stuff, and man, I loved that job. I loved it. I mean, I had ice packs that were in my pants and my back because I was in so much pain from everything. But man, sweating like a pig. I just loved that job. So let me get into the story. So that was going to happen. That was happening. So after that, I now I'm home, and I started to lose some zest. And in the long run, it was a blessing in disguise, because then my wife became ill. She became very ill. She was in and out of the hospital many times. Thankfully, up to this current event with COVID, she had just gotten out of the hospital, actually out of the nursing home rehab. They put her in after her hospital stay. She has liver and kidney issues, and she's holding her own now and doing pretty well. Much to the surprise of the experts, who said that she may only have X amount of time with us to begin with. But that's a lot of stress that was put on me, and these are not excuses, but I'm just giving you some events. With that new change in our life, my requirement is to be home, and that's why I do my home business, and it's just the way it is, and there's no complaints. I love the company, but it has made me much more sedentary, as I am online a lot more. Now, those all sound like a lot of very terrible things, and they are. But I'm not going to use them as excuses. I am just using them as a timeline. So if you look at, I don't know if I'll be able to, I'll have it on my Facebook page after I post this video, but when I post the picture that came up in my memories, you'll see it's from 3 years ago and how thin I looked, and since then, I have not focused on that. I've been eating a lot more. I've been moving a lot less. Um, and, if you look at pictures from then and you look at past videos, that's all you have to do is look at the CBD videos that I do here in the lives, and you'll see me standing in the kitchen. And when I back up, you'll see the man boobs. You'll see the shirts that I've worn possibly in other videos, not of being tighter. Now, I'm not anywhere near where I was at my heaviest, nor will I ever go back to that. But I can see myself on a trajectory, is that the right word? Trajectory, of going back in that direction. That's something I don't want to do. So I'm going to take my life into my hands. I put in the title here, I quit, and that's what it is. I quit making excuses. It's time for Daryl to get back to where he was. And the way I'm going to do that is doing what I know do best, and that is I want to engage other people, because if this story resonates with you at all, if you're somebody that yo-yoed in your weight loss and you're ready to start over, this COVID thing is not helping, man. It's keeping us out of the gym, it's keeping us home. But see, that's also an excuse that I jump right to, and this is where I'm going to work on a lot, is a mindset. So I created a page, and it's called Quit and Trim 365 with Daryl. And what does quit and trim with 365, quit and trim 365 with Daryl mean? What that means is I'm quitting with the excuses. There's no more excuses. When I go shopping, if I don't buy the bad food, it's not going to be in the house. I'm not going to eat it. So there's no excuse there. The gyms may be closed, but that doesn't mean I can't go out and do body weight exercises, calisthenics, light calisthenics. We're going into the cold season. There's a lot of things you can do. Look at a lot of my videos and my pictures from the past. I used to love working out, and I'm starting to get that zest again. So the secret, or I shouldn't say the secret, but the truth that I started to allude to earlier is that there is no magic formula. There's a magic formula, but there's no magic products, okay? The formula is you eat less, you move more, and you focus on other things, okay? Eat less, move more, focus on other things, and eat healthier. Let's see, you don't have to be Einstein to know that a chocolate candy bar or broccoli, which is going to be better for you, okay? The thought of broccoli might say, ugh. Well, guess what? We're going to start to change our mindsets together. In this page that I'm creating, Quit and Trim 365 with Daryl, I'm going to do my best to make daily posts of motivational things. I'm going to get some help from some other people as the group grows. And this is what I'm asking for you, okay? I'm going to show you 2 things that I'm going to be using. Now, again, these are not the answers, the magic pills, the magic wands. It doesn't exist. You have to do it. But having some help will not hurt. And that's things like that can help curb your cravings, things to give you some energy and help keep you focused, that aren't going to hurt you. Now, what I'm doing, and this is not what I'm going to ask you to do, I'm going to ask you to do something, but I'm not going to ask you to do exactly what I'm doing, because I know I don't want this to be about trying to sell a bunch of products to somebody and make a lot of money. I see other companies that have been in business like for many, many years that have their main products are weight loss products. And with all due respect, a lot of those people are very heavy. So I'm thinking, if the products are so good, well, you answer my own question. So anyways, what I'm going to do is tell you, me personally, I've been taking the CBD with Cola Berry. This is what I use for energy. I'm not a big coffee drinker. This is something that I use that helps me focus during the course of the day, and it has worked for some appetite suppression for me because I'm sort of active and energized. It doesn't give you the jitters, or it doesn't give me the jitters, and it's one of those things where I can fall asleep during the day because my day starts sometimes before 6 a.m. and we'll go to 3 a.m. sometime by choice because I'm a night owl. Thank you for staying with me, by the way, on this video. I know it's getting a little lengthy. I'm going to get right to the point. I use this. It gives me 25 milligrams of CBD in capsule form, along with the cola berry. I take it every morning. Love it. This is a product that's been around for a while. It's called the Trim 365. All right. Now, this is the old one because I had it before and used it, and I liked how it worked. I just didn't stick with it again because I liked food better and my focus wasn't right. Yeah, it's just about out. They reformulated it. It's probably gonna have, the new formula is probably gonna have this a little bit of a soury taste. I think it's got a little bit of strawberry flavor in there. You know, this is going to be something that helps you, and it's something you can take. I think they say 8, but let's say 6 sprays a day. You know, some people will take it all at once. I think a good plan would be 1, 2, and then during the day 1, 2, 1, 2. And what that's going to do is help curb your appetite. And I'll just go by the old packaging here. Helps curb appetite, supports fat burning, supports a healthy metabolism. It's got the Garcinia cambogia. Okay, so now those 2 items are what are going to be part of my regimen. Starting the day I get this in the mail. I just ordered it the other day. They reformulated it, so I ordered it, and I always have these on hand. So this is what I want to offer you guys, and ask you if any of this resonates with you and you're ready to get your life back and start to drop some weight and focus, and if you stay with me on this in this page, maybe I'll create a group. But if you'll make a commitment with me, I'm not going to ask you to spend a lot of money on something. I know that money can be tight, but I guarantee you, if you follow the hints and things like that I offer, you're going to very easily be able to buy this. I would like people that want to lose weight to join me on this challenge or this venture, this journey, and buy the Trim 365 from my website. You can start out with just one. I believe it's $21.99 plus shipping. It'll probably be like $25 total. $25. It'll cover you for the month. Stay with me on my page. We're gonna have hints, tips, some positive things, some good things. Stay with me. Buy this once a month. That $25 is nothing. Think about the next time you go through a fast food and you come out with your meal and it was $12, $15. Okay, you won't even be missing 2 fast food meals that you're not going to need anyways, and you will pay for this. In the event that it just doesn't work for you and you hate it, you actually have a return policy on this too, that you can return it you can return it opened and used. And I'll always take care and make sure things go smooth with you on that if there's an issue. But I'm not going to ask you. Of course, I would love you to on the business side of things. I'd love to get the CBD for energy, but I'm not going to ask you this right now. I want you guys to try the Trim 365. There's a lot of good success stories that are out there. Join me on this venture. I'm just under 20 minutes here with pictures. It's going to be around 20 minutes. I don't want to go any longer than that. I hope you appreciated a little bit of my honesty. I'm going to put the links in the comments. I'm going to stick some photos in here. Join me on this. I don't make a lot of money if you buy one of these sprays, okay? But I would like your business. I would like you to be part of this journey. We can do it together. We can achieve it, whether you have a few pounds to lose or a lot of pounds to lose. Let's do it together. This will help us. This will not be the magic pill or the magic spray, but it will be a supplement and aid, something to help curb those cravings, get your metabolism going. All right. Thank you very much. I love you, and I'll talk to you all very soon. Bye-bye.